come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former Duke national champion. Hasn't paid for a meal in Durham, North Carolina since 2002. It's Jay Williams.
Nor do I plan on paying for a meal anytime soon, my man. But you know what? Free food out here for these guys on the court tonight. They're ready to eat. Let's check out the action.
Jay, I have the tab the next time. Let's do this. The opening tip's won by the Utah Jazz. Clarkson, now pass, stolen by the Sixers. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Jazz have the ball. Rudy Gay to Gobert. The pass set it all up.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Count the basket at the rim.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Clarkson with the basketball. Down 3 to Rudy Gay. Gobert to Rudy Gay. Has a chance, and he hits.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Is in for 2.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Whiteside. Tobias Harris with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That won't go. Doesn't get the bounce. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Don't, just disrespectful.
He connects, had all the time in the world. Too easy.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Embiid. Rudy Gobert tips it. That's out. Last touch by Rudy Gobert. Lets it fly from long range. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Nothing going here on that drive. Rudy Gobert pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Whiteside to Clarkson. The drive, right to the basket. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Donovan Mitchell at the line for a chance at a
The
three-point
NBA
play
Season
for
9
his career
2022
80% at the
games and
line.
highlights will be coming
The
up
free throw
next
is
on
good.
Sports
It's back
Action
to a
Infinity
one-point
22.
game. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. It's a big finish.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prom City.
To Gobert. Clarkson down low. It's Mitchell. Nice swat that time. That's going to be out of bounds. Time to shuffle things up. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Simmons with it. Leads one. Driving right to the basket. Simmons to the basket, but his shot stays out.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Here comes the screen. Now a steal by Philly. Embiid to Simmons. Shot from the lane won't go.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
For three. Tobias Harris. He's going to get 3 shots here. A career 81% free throw shooter. First one, count it. And he hits the second. For 3. Nice. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Mitchell can't go down. Smothering defense. To Simmons. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Utah ball.
I got ball. I got ball.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Takes stock of the floor. Fires the 3.
That's his first personal foul.
And hits the first free throw. Second to 3. Got it.
For Utah, number 2.
Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Nice pass to set things up. He throws it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Almost unlucky bounce. To Rudy Gay. Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Tried to slam it down, but it comes out.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul. Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Joe Ingles to Gobert. Goes to the right side. Down to Gobert. Oh, emphatic slam.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Trying to cash in. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
For any fans out there that thought Donovan Mitchell didn't put any stock into the fact that he was not the Rookie of the Year, you are wrong. Donovan Mitchell is that type of guy that uses everything in his power to fuel him to be the best on the court each and every day. If that was a rookie question mark, it doesn't matter. That perceived failure is something that will only make this kid better tomorrow.
Fires the three, smothering D. Mitchell with it up top. They're down 3. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Joel Embiid. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
To Joe Ingles. To Rudy Gay. 5 seconds to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Jazz will take a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Grayson Allen to Rudy Gay. They get it down to Gobert. Deep right corner. Here's a chance from long range. Rebound taken by the Sixers. Here's Simmons with it up top. Up by 6. And stuffs it home.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
It's Jazz ball.
Here we go. Here we go.
Grayson Allen to Rudy Gay. Andre Drummond sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot. I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right-eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Deep 2 there, won't go. Harris to Drummond. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Gets it in the right corner. Rudy Gay to Allen. Has a chance with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Simmons driving, but his shot no good.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Grayson Allen to Rudy Gay. 5 on the shot clock. Gay's shot off the mark.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
The Sixers with 4 to shoot from long range. He made his first effort, but not that time. Beyond the arc for 3. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
First quarter is complete. It's the Sixers out in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
Wins tonight. Everyone gets free pizza.
Five on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Over to the right side. 4-3. Great defense, forcing the miss. Drives, but his shot won't go down. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Grayson Allen. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To Danny Green. Lets it fly from long range. It's good. And one.
Ed, body control is everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
Danny Green with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Unable to connect on the free throw. Utah with the possession. Clarkson gets it in the left corner. To Clarkson. Andre Drummond. Huge block. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. Joe Ingles to Whiteside. Nice pass to set things up.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Simmons into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. To Danny Green. For three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Clarkson to Allen. Trying to cash in. Hassan Whiteside. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Sixers have the basketball. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Ben Simmons trying to cash in on a three-point play. 56% for his career. Free throw try off the mark. Clarkson with the basketball. Down 11. Rudy Gay. And they call the foul. Out the breeze there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Danny Green, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Whiteside. To Gobert. Shot clock winding down. Has a look. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Lays it up and in.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Rudy Gay. Short jumper stays out.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Curling inside. Out of bounds. Off Ben Simmons. Opposing coach is going to counter. Make some changes of his own. Whiteside. Has a chance. The shot by Gay, no good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Rudy Gay to Clarkson. Rudy Gay. To Drummond. And look out. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
To Rudy Gay. Fires the three, knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that shot beyond the arc than inside 22 feet.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are squared to the basket. That's no longer the case.
Blocked away!
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Trying to cash in. Shot for Mitchell won't go. To Tobias Harris. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Clarkson with the basketball. His guys currently down by 13. Here comes the screen. To Joe Ingles. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. The follow won't go either. And a throwdown.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Mitchell with the basketball. Trailing by 15. Clarkson has a chance. Able to convert inside.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Going to launch beyond the arc. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
The drive. Right to the...
Oh! Out there looking like the Kembe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Joe Ingles at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Whoops, that won't go. Into the front court comes Simmons. They lead it by 14. To Tobias Harris. Goes to the left side. Here's a chance from long range. No good. That's great defense. Mitchell with it up top. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. To Clarkson. 5 to shoot. Trying to cash in. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Sixers control it. To Simmons. Clarkson, down low for Gobert. Whoa, what a finish. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Nothing going here on that drive. Gets to the basket, but it's got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Simmons with it. His team on top by 8. It's Clarkson with the slam. Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes.
Into the game for Utah, number 30, Rudy Gay.
To Tobias Harris from long range. Knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
Tobias Harris with a chance at a 4-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. And he can't convert the free throw. Clarkson with the basketball. His team down 9. He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
It's not a travel, Ed. You're allowed 2 steps after you pick up the ball. Now, these steps may be more east and west instead of north and south, but this is the new game that these young kids are playing.
Jay, they're so athletic. I would imagine it varies from official to official.
Or it varies from great player to great player.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Clarkson with the basketball. Right now, down 7. To Rudy Gay. Shot from the lane won't go. Has a look. Deep 2 there, won't go.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you're forcing to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Clarkson with the basketball. They trail by 7. Here comes the screen. To Gobert. Rudy Gobert. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
The true measure of Rudy Gobert comes on the defensive end. He was all-NBA defensive first team and was tied for the lowest opponent field goal percentage at 43%. You ain't getting by that.
Nothing going here on that drive. Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. And scores.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Danny Green. Beyond the arc for 3.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First free throw is good. Knocks down the second free throw. Knocks down all 3 at the line. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. To Rudy Gay. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Tobias Harris. Nothing going here on that drive. To Tobias Harris. 4-3. Mitchell with the rebound. Clarkson to Gobert. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Anderson with a shot that comes up empty.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
They get it down to Mitchell. Andre Drummond rejects it. 4th this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
That's it. First half has come to an end. The 76ers have the lead.
is Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The 76ers have themselves a narrow lead. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. These are the guys getting buckets. For the Philadelphia 76ers, the Jazz aren't down by much after 2 quarters. I love the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impressed me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets. For the Utah Jazz,
Game track. Blocks.
after just 2 quarters, we've already seen so many blocks from each of these squads. I'm loving how aggressive the players have been on defense. What you're seeing in these highlights will make any defensive-minded coach proud, like Chuck Daly.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Philadelphia with the basketball. Probing the defense. To Embiid. And the Jazz have it. They've cleared the rebound. Joe Ingles down to Gobert. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Mitchell with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Simmons to Embiid. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Utah's got it. Rudy Gay to Gobert. Cruises inside for 2.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball 1-on-1. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
No, I missed a short one there. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Joel Embiid. Now 3 for 9.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Whiteside. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Look, as a player, this stuff happens all the time. No need to make this into something bigger than what it really is. Move on to the next play, get locked in.
And the finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Jazz have the ball to Whiteside. Probing the defense. Rudy Gay. Runner's good there.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA Awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his
And a putback slam.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Rudy Gobert swats it. Ooh, 5 now. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Lets it fly from long range. Rudy Gay, tough shot there. No good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for the 76ers, number 1.
Utah ball. Has a chance. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. For 3, rebounded by Gay. Clarkson with the basketball. The deficit now up to 5. Rudy Gay to Clarkson. The Jazz with 4 on the shot clock. Knocks it down off the step back.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Goes to the left side. Rudy Gay able to recover with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Fires the 3. Well defended. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Game 3-6 Portland Trail Blazers 1-0-6 Los Angeles Lakers 1-3-9 final.
Mitchell with it up top. His guys down 3. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Rudy Gay. Mitchell. Message received. Well defended. To Simmons. Stuffs it down with authority.
If you're going up to block a shot, just don't go up vertically. Actually go up and make an attempt on the ball.
I got him.
Has a look. Mitchell shot off the mark. To Tobias Harris. Fires the three. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
The assist from
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. To Embiid. Scores from the post.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Mitchell. Second effort. Slams it home on the putback.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
The free throw.
Game
good.
3-6
Caps
Minnesota
off the three-point
Timberwolves
play.
108
The lead
Utah
is
Jazz
4.
1-2-0 final.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. To Simmons. Oh, good defense by the Jazz as they come away with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Count it. And the foul. He's going to the line for a free throw.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Ben Simmons trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's struggled so far. Simmons converts the three-point play. The Sixers increase the lead. It's Jazz ball. To Whiteside. Sizing up the defense. Trying to cash in. Can't connect. To Drummond. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
To Whiteside. Rudy Gay. To Allen.
That's good.
Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
To Simmons. Hassan Whiteside. Snatching it out of the air. Joel Embiid.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
That's me. I got ball.
The rebound taken down by the Sixers. Embiid. Going to launch beyond the arc. Missed it. To Rudy Gay. Here's a chance from long range. That's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Whiteside to Allen. the mark. Sixers with the rebound. From long range, off the mark. Grayson Allen to Rudy Gay. Beyond the arc for three. He's got it for three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Sixers call for time as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
Game 3-6 San Antonio Spurs 1-0-5 Memphis Grizzlies 1-1-8 final. Game 3-6 New York Knicks 8-0 Oklahoma City Thunder 9-5 final.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 33, Tobias Harris. Entering the game for the Jazz, number 2.
Utah with the possession.
I'm on D.
Rudy Gay to Allen. Surveys the floor. Grayson Allen to Rudy Gay.
Watch his back door, watch his back door. Hand up. Shot.
He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
Easy path to the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Hands up.
To Whiteside.
I got ball.
Rudy Gay. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
Nothing going here on that drive. Stuffs it down with authority.
I mean, Ed, I get more and more impressed with guys' ability to shift their body. That's a Euro step, a side step. However they find a way to get through traffic and finish like that, whew.
No good and no foul. Oh, not a good pass there as it's stolen by Utah.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
3 quarters down. It's the Sixers out in front. It's Utah basketball as we begin the fourth quarter.
Game 3-6 Atlanta Hawks 1-2-1 Cleveland Cavaliers 1-1-8 final.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ball game.
To Clarkson. Five to shoot for Utah. Joe Ingles. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. And a chance coming up at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. Clarkson with the basketball. His guys trail by 10. And counted at the rim. Joe Ingles sends it away.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Joe Ingles has a look. Shot by Clarkson, off the mark. And he'll head to the line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
First one.
Game 3-6 Los Angeles Clippers 108 Toronto Raptors 116 final.
And gets both to drop at the line. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Has a chance. It's no good. Not sure what he was thinking there.
But I don't put that on the shooter, Ed. I put that on the passer. You have to put your players in the best possible position to score the ball. You know that's not a strength of his.
Mitchell with the basketball. They find themselves down 10. Oh, can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
New blood coming in for both sides. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Drummond. Another chance. No good, but 2 shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Joel Embiid at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 77% at the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. He missed a pair of free throws. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. To Whiteside. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
Game 3-6 Dallas Mavericks 1-1-2 Sacramento Kings 9-6 final.
Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Joe Ingles to Whiteside. Hassan Whiteside. He's 3 for 7.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your.
The finish at the rim for Drummond.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
And And the two. Rudy Gobert cashes in.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Knocks it down off the step back.
For any fans out there that thought Donovan Mitchell didn't put any stock into the fact that he was not the Rookie of the Year, you are wrong. Donovan Mitchell is that type of guy that uses everything in his power to fuel him to be the best on the court each and every day. If that was a campaign he built with Adidas, rookie question mark, it doesn't matter. That perceived failure is something that will only make this kid better tomorrow.
Mitchell with it up top. His guys trail now by 4. To Whiteside. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game.
You know, Ed, usually in timeouts, you see coaches give these rah-rah speeches. And what happens is it goes through the players left ear and out the right. They don't pay attention. I've been a part of those huddles. What I just saw, though, I saw a coach snap a clipboard. No doubt about it, he has his team's attention.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Oh, emphatic slam.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Rudy Gay. Tough make through traffic.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Simmons with it. 2-point advantage. A good defense by the Jazz as they come away with it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
To Simmons. Hassan Whiteside with the block. That'll be out of bounds. Simmons the last to touch. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. To Whiteside. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Here's Simmons with it up top. All even here in the 4th. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. Clarkson. Mitchell. Oh, that's how it's done.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Rudy Gobert with a piece. Incredible. 6 tonight.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
And he finishes at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Simmons into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. Rudy Gobert tips it. Make that 7. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Simmons. Lets it fly from long range. He was all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And abuses the rim with the big finish.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Simmons. Curling inside. Slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Whiteside. Clarkson. Scores from the post.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Sixers have the basketball to Tobias Harris. For three, Harris always looking to create a shot, even ones like those.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Gets a look, can't hit. Driving is Simmons, but a shot no good. The follow won't go either. Clarkson with the basketball. Up 6. Here comes the screen. To Whiteside. Fires the three. Jordan Clarkson hounded. Shot off the mark. Great feed. Sets it up. Fires the three. Not done yet. Hassan Whiteside pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Going to launch beyond the arc. That's good D. Shot no good. Utah's got it. Rudy Gay. Takes stock of the floor. And count the basket.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Danny Green. Rudy Gobert sends it away. 8 now. Clarkson with the basketball. It's an 8-point lead. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
To Danny Green. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Able to convert inside.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
The big fella, Andre Drummond. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Jazz have the ball. Clarkson. To Gobert. Andre Drummond. Huge block. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Number 21, Joel Embiid. And number 15.
Whiteside. Now pass stolen by the Sixers. Here's a chance from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Scores at the basket. Great body control, Jay. He was a freight train down the lane.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
From long range. Rudy Gay to Whiteside. Trying to cash in. The screen sets him up for two.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
It's the Jazz who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Jazz won this game after a close finish. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. The 76ers just couldn't close this one out. This loss is sure to be all the more bitter because of how well they shot from beyond the arc. Their percentage from three-point range was outstanding. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
When you see these highlights, it's easy to see how this guy earned the award. His impact on the game wasn't lost on anyone. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here are the upcoming games for the Utah Jazz. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.